Hey, what's up? For me and my little diviling right here. So I wanted to discuss with you guys today, or rather monologue and discuss with you guys in the comments, what we can actually expect from Ragnarok Zero Global, because I'm seeing a lot of negativity, unfortunately, which, I think is very common. The people that are happy with anything usually are the ones that stay silent, and the ones that are unhappy usually make it known, and they become a lot more vocal, right? But I wanted to address some of that negativity, especially towards the man. My chair is gonna break one day. Especially towards the slogan of Ragnarok Zero Global. So they decided to go with like the first time, which sounds really fun. And honestly, it in itself is a very nice choice, by the way. If I was working with the marketing team, I would definitely be happy with that one, right? Like the first time is a very nostalgia inducing statement. It brings you back to the times when you were a kid and you were like discovering Ragnarok Online for the first time. But that's what makes it also a dangerous statement overall, right? Because people will be expecting what they had before. They will be expecting the same feelings, wanted or not. You kind of induced it by saying like the first time, right? But truth is, and real fact is, you can never really have the first time twice. That's why it's called the first time, right? That's why it's said like the first time, not precisely as if it is your first time, right? So there's a distinction right there. So the thing is that a lot of people have this mm, wrong idea that we're going back into classic pre-renewal Ragnarok Online. Those days are gone. Fortunately, unfortunately, this depends on your perspective. But these days are gone. Pre-renewal Ragnarok Online ended in 2008 or 2009, was it? And it's never coming back. Ragnarok Zero is a whole different game as well. So, and unfortunately, it's not been very well communicated by Gravity. This was really mostly on us players, like the most community active players, like myself and a bunch of other guys on Discord and on YouTube and Twitch, that are very vocal about this. That Ragnarok Online is a different game to Ragnarok Zero specifically. There's also this confusion that Gravity wasn't very consequential with their naming. Their website says Ragnarok Online Zero, which is not, it's not the name of the game. So there's been a few communication mistakes which are bound to happen. We cannot really be, angry at Gravity for them. It's a very big release for them. It's a whole new process. It's a whole new game that is set to meet very, very high expectations. Let's not kid ourselves. Like, if we tell people it's like the first time, we're setting the bar super high, right? And that's what it does. And I think overall it's a great thing. It brings people back into the game. I would love to see many people try this game. And but where I was going with this is that people come into Discord or come to my channel, they watch the videos, all that stuff, and they're like, "Oh, this is not Ragnarok Online that I remember." Yes, that's true. It's not gonna be the same Ragnarok Online that you remember, and it's a good thing, brother. There are so many improvements. It's an improved version of the old game with a lot of quality of life improvements, with the classes being rebalanced, with things being more achievable and that do not require you doing the same amount of grinding that they did, 20 years ago. Like, if you remember how much time you had to play 20 years ago, you would be kind of you'd be hard pressed to find even half this time nowadays to play the game. So when you think about it from a reality perspective, it's a good thing. But when you think about it from the nostalgic perspective, I can see why people are a little bit negative towards it. And unfortunately, a lot of this negativity and a lot of this hate is coming from the perspective of the guys not simply just not having an understanding what Ragnarok Zero is. It's just coming from a hurt feeling of people really loving the game, and they're expecting something and they're not getting it, kind of, which is sad but understandable, right? But I think, like, if you want to make such harsh statements on Ragnarok Zero Global, that it's, I don't know, pay to win garbage or whatever else, which is not, by the way. It's not. By no means this is pay to win. Like compared to any other Ragnarok release from the past, this is not pay to win at all. Um, at least educate yourself on what is different within the how the environment of the game is different. Watch a couple videos, please. I implore you, before making any sort of harsh statements. Please try to understand what you're talking about, because it's very easy to make surface level understanding statements like, "Oh, it's a greedy publisher," blah 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 blah. But when you think about it, there's like people that need to be fed. Do you work for free? I don't work for free. Like, I pay my bills. I get my clients to pay my bills too. So, like, why wouldn't Gravity make money? What's the problem? And I don't understand that sentiment either. But it's a whole different it's a whole different discussion too. But I just wanted to like implore you guys to try not being so negative. Just overall, give. I'm not saying give necessarily the game a chance. If you set up your mind, you don't want to give it a chance, it's okay. But if you don't give it a chance, if you don't try it out, how can you talk about it? That's my thing. It's like replace Ragnarok Online or the game Ragnarok Zero with any other subject in life. How can we talk about a subject that we don't have any idea about? Like if I were to sit here and talk to you about rocket science, like how to make a rocket, I would be stupid. My comments and my understanding of it would be so minimal. Anybody with any sort of deeper understanding could make fun of me and just say, okay, this guy is stupid. And he would be rightful to do so, because I would be stupid. I have no understanding of that subject. So if I wanted to say, I don't know, oh, Elon Musk shouldn't be doing rockets because it's bad for the environment, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't know what he's making the rockets from. I don't know what they're using. It's like not my thing at all. So any statement that comes out of my mouth is a statement out of ignorance. So I implore you guys to kind of try to dig into the subject. The game is really good when you stop taking it as your job. When you start taking it as an entertainment, as a throwback, but with a little bit of a quality improvement that the way I look at it is, I love Ragnarok Online. I've been playing it for 20 years, right? Just like most of you guys. And the way I take a look at it right now is it has all of those like auto hunting, a bunch of like cash shop stuff that help my character level up quickly in the first jobs. Very cool stuff, right? And it's like, okay, well, it helps me go get through the stuff that I can't get through because I don't have enough time to play like I would, I don't know, even 15 years ago, right? So that I can actually get on Discord with my friends and do an instance together. And I can still enjoy the game solo whenever I do have time, because my character is, capable of doing stuff solo, which for the most part, characters were not capable of doing stuff solo back in the day. That's why pre-renewal always wanted you to have like 2 or 3 clients opened up at the same time, and you don't have to do that here. It's a nice improvement too. Overall, I'm just what the message of this video is. I would like everybody to just like be nice to each other. Like I'm seeing way too much. I don't want to say hate, but it's way too much negativity, and there's no need for this in this space. Like, just if you don't like it, it's cool. You don't have to like everything. Like, I don't like most of Ragnarok games. To me, most of them are not for me. But I don't go around saying they're stupid or whatever. I just don't play them. I don't talk about them. I tried a couple of them. Like the mobile games, I don't like them, right? Not my thing. I don't like, for example, also Animal Crossing. I don't talk about it. So you don't have to be vocal. You don't have to like kill other people's fun because you're not having fun. And I want people to enjoy their time online in the game that we all love. We've been playing it all our lives, and it's shaped so many people's views and made so many great people connections possible. People got married over this game. People got like the greatest friendships over this game. Some people learned languages. Like I learned English mostly through playing Ragnarok Online, right? For like just so I could communicate with my friends. My very first German lesson, quote unquote, was me playing back in the day with like German friends online in War of Imperium. and they were talking in German, and I had to like catch up on what the heck they're talking about. Right? So these are just like, we're all coming from this perspective that we all love the game and we all want to play it in our own way, which is cool. And I hope you guys find home for yourself. And but I do implore you to give the game a try. It's a game at the end of the day. You don't have to like it. You don't have to play it. You can have fun with it, but it's not your job. It's not your life or whatever. It's a game. So I wish you guys a great day. I will see you guys in the next video, and bye bye.